Hello folks! Time once again to do a retro CSS battle. These are just from a few days ago. These are March 1st, March 2nd, and March 3rd. Which I did, but did on my iPad or did in, ad hoc. I've been busy. But let's do them now. Let's do them. Okay, they're fun shapes and interesting shapes, and let's get right to it. I really kind of love this one. Like it's a fun challenge. The question is, what do you do with this? I did it before with with conic gradients, like 3 conic gradients, all with a CSS var. I think today what I want to do is create an element and then shadow, shadow, shadow. I think that'll be fun. Will it? Let's find out. So I'll do the blank template and create a blue box. So it's going to be that blue box, and it's going to have a box shadow that goes in a negative direction, both negative on the x-axis, so like 20 pixels, and then 20 pixels down, and then has this color. So what do we need to do to get that shape? Let's find out right now. Okay, so we're going to do margins on the body, I think. Yes. So we need more margin here, 6. That could be right. And we're going to need more numbers here. How about 100, 200, 205, 210. Oh, nope, 210. Oh, semicolon. There's your semicolon. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and put white as the background on the body. Okay, so what do we need to do to get this right? Is it 70 tall? 80 tall. We need more margin here, 8. So again, the margins on the body are constraining the width of this paragraph element. 90, 100, 110. Okay. That actually looks pretty, nope, it doesn't look good at all. It's actually completely wrong. Okay, so too low, 4. Okay, so the tricky thing is, okay, so that number is going to be less. 1. So the tricky bit is getting this L correct. So it's like 30 is the relative size for that. Okay, so then let's move this higher. And then make this come over more. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then it needs to be wider, so this needs to be less. 90, 100. Is that correct? No. 90, no, 80 then. 80 is what I need to do. There we go. So I think those are the numbers we need. It's not totally right, which is a little concerning. Yeah, see, so it's just a little off, isn't it? It feels like it's got a little halo, and that's bad. How about 31? How about 29? No, I think 30 might be right. 30 might be correct. Okay, so if we've got that, we're going to set, so we've created this element that's green, and we need, how many shadows? 3 blue and 2 green. So we're going to do color this. So that's going to be our default shadow color. So then we don't need to do that. Then we do minus 60 pixels, 60 pixels of green. And then minus 90 pixels, 90 pixels. And that's the start. And cool, yes, that seems to be in the zone that we'd like. 80, and then it increases 20. Wait, no. How about, let's go further. 5. 5, there we go. And so we need another one. Looks like we went up 30 to 20, so then that's going to be what, 110? Oh, no, 100. 100 and 100. That's blue. And then minus 120 pixels, 120 pixels, 130, 130. And that does it, I think. Let's submit and find out if we've got it. I feel like I'm seeing a little jog there, but that's 100% match. So we're good. We'll take it. All right, so let's minify and unit replace and submit, and we're done. March 1st of this year. Let's wait for the CSS Battle servers to come back. Great. All right, next. This one, definitely on the interesting side. I think the first step that I want to make here is I'm going to use the nested template, and what I want to do is I'm going to create this default color of this very deep green, and then I'm going to use margins to slap that into place. Oh, and I need different margins there. 30, 35, okay. 36, 37, 38, okay, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 92, 92, okay, and then 50. Still getting used to this new technique, the nested template that I'm doing there. And so what do we need to do? So if we take out that background, can we do a border top? Looks like we can, so that's good. At the top of that color, 20 pixels, 30 pixels, 30 pixels solid, that. Okay, so what's the next thing we need to do? How do we create these various shapes? Let's do the radial gradient first. So background, radial gradient at, I don't know, 40 pixels, 0, and then it's transparent, and then it's got this dark color, and transparent again. Oh, and it's a circle. And let's choose some values. There's your radial gradient. And then we need to move it down, don't we? Yeah, we do. So let's say it's at 0 on the x-axis, and then move down to 20 pixels. 20? That could be right. Okay, so then let's move that over 5, 6. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. So that looks great. We love that. Okay, so then we need to make it repeat. So if we give this a width, 200 pixels. Okay, so can we remove this at? I would say yes, probably we can. So let's do that. Oh, can we? Actually, we can't, can we? Let's leave that be. Yeah, we're gonna leave that be. Can we do a percent? 10, 20, 30. That's gonna be like, nope, that's great. We'll take 30% 0. That's a perfect number. All right, so then we need those straight up lines, so that's gonna be another linear gradient, isn't it? Coming out in from the 90-degree angle, and it's gonna have to be a height again, so it's gonna be down, also 0, 20 pixels. and also have a width. Probably we'll leave the width as at auto, and we're gonna have to repeat it only on the x-axis. So that's gonna be what? Let's put some colors in here and see if we see what we see. Okay, yeah. So that's the idea. I know that looks goofy. Okay, so if we change that to a color, and let's change this to no repeat, so we have an idea of exactly what we're making. So we're going to create this green, dark green, and then transparent. Actually, let's do white. And then we're going to need to create a width, 100 pixels. There it is. Okay, so we need to move that over. So we want that to align perfectly. 8, 9, 90. There it is. And then that width needs to be a little wider. There it is. Okay, now let's call that, I don't know, what is that, 15%? And a hard line, about 10, nope, 20%, 25%, 26, 27, 28, 26, 27. All right, and then we'll make this transparent. And then let's make it repeat only on the x-axis so we don't, oh, bad, very bad. So that repeat is not what we wish it was. So this width and this width are different. So that means forget this, and we'll go 0, 20 pixels. And instead of these numbers, we don't set a width at all. And we got to do what we did in the last one, which is several color stops. So, and actually it's transparent. So how many stripes? 3 of transparent and 2 of this color. So just one more of these, one more duo, and these are our color stops. So then we go 40 pixels, 0. What is it? 40. Just increase that number until we hit where we want to be. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 200 pixels, and then 0. And then 30 pixels, and 0. And then that's a match. I don't think I didn't use the nested template when I did this before. That's 100% match. Let's unit replace. Let's minify and resubmit. And we'll have done what we needed to do here for March 2nd, 2025. It's fun. All right. And then lastly, there's this guy. Again, we'll do the nested template and create the shape here to just be right in there. And then for this one, I feel like we've got a circle that's surrounding this border radius. And this is actually the body, is what that's on, because we don't have any elements here. But if we do 6, 52, 7, 8, 9. So you're seeing that we're making a circular body on this element. 1, 2. That seems pretty good. Okay. So what do we need to do to create this background? Right now we've got that dark color. So is it a matter of creating shapes here? Okay, so we need, what do we need? We need a radial gradient that's orange. And then transparent. $40 pixels. Is that the width? I don't know. We do an at 75% 0. 50%. Oh, do we need a circle? And is that correct? Awfully close. So that's our first punched out part. So do we need just another one of these? And it's at. So let's get rid of it. Let's move this here. This is at 25%. We need a comma between them. All right, so let's see what we've got. That's, whoops, that's not what we made. That's what we made. Okay, so, all right. Back to business. Those are the two things we made. So let's make a linear gradient to get the top part of the dark color. So that's going to be this and then transparent. That gets you that shape. Great. We're very close to a yin-yang here, right? So yeah, that's what we've got now. Okay, so now we need this last circle. I can't remember if this is a true circle or a yin-yang symbol. It might be, or an ellipse. Radial gradient, and it's a little guy, but it's a circle at 25%, 75%. That color, transparent. Let's call it 20 pixels because it's smaller. There, oh, there it is. We can see it. I got the wrong color. That's beautiful. And then let's submit him and find out if we got it right. That is 100% match. Let's unit replace and minify. That's the code we've written. We can chop off the final, some of the final braces and parentheses, which always feels like a kind of a silly, dumb thing. But you know, every character counts here in Code Golf, and I'm content with that solution. So once again, that's the March 1st with the box shadows, March 2nd with a combination of different things, and then March 3rd with the nested template and lots of radial gradients and one linear gradient, right? Because I guess in theory, yeah, and a border radius to get the overall shape. So that's another part of that. All right, thanks for watching. Make a web page. Have a great day.